Hey guys, this is Mike, also known as the One Fig Man, out on message boards such as ourfigs.com. I wanted to make a short video for you today about the Sangue di Drago Rosso. This is a variety I was about to put up on figbid.com for auction, but before I did, I wanted to be as transparent as possible. But before I start sharing about some of my experiences with the Sangue di Drago Rosso, I just want to give you an opportunity to take a look at this 1 gallon pot. Kind of see the leaf pattern on it. And I'd say from the soil line to the top of the current node, the current leaf, it's about 4 to 6 inches. It's been in the pot for about I would say 6 months, but it only really started to show leaf growth for I would say the past 2-3 weeks, and it really has just started growing really fast. I'm not sure if it just needed a lot of heat or what have you. Maybe it was just a little bit under fertilized. But I threw some Osmocote in there and it started to take off. So this is the 1 gallon pot that I'm going to put up there. And I want you to take special note of the leaf pattern. And on figbid.com I'm going to throw up a couple of pics of the pot and the leaf also. But the reason I want to show this to you is because I received a few cuttings that were labeled Sangue di Drago Rosso. And Mr. Lorusso had commented that in fact that these are common and that they all are the same variety, which is the Sangue di Drago Rosso. One of his sellers out there, one of his resellers out there had mentioned that there is no such thing as Sangue di Drago Rosso. I had posted the message on the message boards, the email communication or the Facebook communication I had with Mr. Lorusso, where he directly said there's Sangue di Drago Rosso. He also provided me a pricing list if I wanted to buy directly from him that had Sangue di Drago Rosso in it. So nevertheless, I received a bunch of cuttings through the grapevine that had Sangue di Drago Rosso labeled on it. Spoke with Mr. Lorusso about it. He said they were in fact all Sangue di Drago Rosso. So I rooted them up, and this is one of those cuttings that you have here. But let's take a look at a couple of the trees that I have growing that are labeled this. But before I do, I just did want to comment. He insisted that this is in fact the Craven's Craving, or his version of Craven's Craving. It's supposed to be an amazing fig. It's supposed to be a big black fig that looks exactly like a Black Madeira, but better. So, and that's really what kind of enticed me into it. So for you new guys out there, it's a little lesson learned. But that being said, let me show you what I have for the Sangue di Drago Rosso, so you understand. And before you make a purchase on figbid.com of this variety, I want you to see what I have. Okay guys, this is one version of the Sangue di Drago Rosso. As you can see, the pot is labeled number 270. The figs seem to be doing all right. I mean, I have 1 or 2 figs that just fell off just now. I do have some vines growing on it that need to be cleared out a bit. But that being said, overall the tree is the figs seem to be holding, and they're holding all right. It's middle of August. I have a lot of figs from other varieties. Nothing from this yet, but that's not to say anything, because I do have other varieties that are not from him that haven't yet fruited. I have my Garcia Negra, and that's a late fruiter for me. So just commenting that mid-August that the fruit has not come to fruition yet. No pun intended. Okay, so this is the tree. It's growing pretty healthy. Minimal signs of FMV, but of course I know it is infected. And there are some signs in some of the upper leaf patterns. But overall you can see that the shape of this leaf is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lobes and 2 thumbs. So let's just call that 7 bumps. I don't know if you want to call it a lobe, a thumb, or what have you. But there's 7 of them. And that's across pretty much all the leaves. And it's growing pretty well. So let's take a short walk down the fig path here. Okay guys, so here's the other pot of the Sangue di Drago Rosso. This is number 322. This was this was a cutting, started from a cutting with the same label, and this one had dropped a couple of figs already. Some of these are staying on already, so I mean, some of these are staying on, so that's a great sign. To be honest with you, when I started to make this video, I was going to show you a lot more that were dropped off. because it did drop a lot of figs, but now all of a sudden I'm seeing a lot more staying on. So that's a great thing. Hopefully I'll have some fruit. We don't know. Maybe they'll drop when they get a little bit older or bigger. Maybe they'll stay on and be a great fig. I don't know. Here is a leaf pattern though. And you can see this leaf pattern is different. The other one we had 7 bumps, right? I think we counted 5 nodes and 2 thumbs. Here we have 1, 2, 3 fingers and 2 thumbs. So this is 5 nodes altogether. But the other one was 7 nodes. And all the leaves on this one is 5. And this one seems to not be handling the FMV as well. You have a lot more spotting on it, and a lot more wrinkling on the edges, and it's just not too far away from the other one. You can see a bit more FMV. Now in the 1 gallon pot that I have listed, I do not know which one it is. Maybe it's a third one. It is what it is. It was a cutting that was labeled Sangue di Drago Rosso. That was originally part of Francesco's collection. That was labeled to be his Craven's Craving. Here we can see just a baby leaf of the 1 gallon pot. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, a little baby one there. Perhaps we'd have a thumb, 5. So maybe this would turn into the 7 node one. I don't know, guys, but this is what I'm offering. I'm offering it as a Sangue di Drago Rosso number 227 of the pot. That's just my counting system. So if you're interested, best of luck with the bidding. And if there's any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. You could simply just message me on figbid.com, or you could reach out to me on ourfigs.com. My username on both again is the1figman. Thank you so much for watching.